Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you're doing well. This is going to be the finale for my past, present, future project pan. This project was originally created by Elizabeth, who is at Cookie Pans 2 years ago, as we were moving from the decade of the 2010s into the decade of the 2020s. I had so much fun doing this project the first year that myself and several other people decided to do it again this year. However, I have decided that this is going to be the finale for this project. I'm not going to continue it for next year. I have been trying to figure out what I can cut back on as far as projects for two reasons. One, because I am panning way too much, and two, because I want to leave some wiggle room in for some smaller projects throughout the year to work on, to overwhelm myself just as much as I'm already overwhelmed. And losing this project is the most practical solution to my problem, because this project does have 21 items in it, which is a lot. I could do a smaller project or two smaller projects and still not get to 21. So, or I could not do any new projects and just stick with what I have and actually finish some makeup next year. So many choices. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's all very exciting. I will have to figure that out in the next 4 days. Wish me luck. But this is going to be the finale of this project. If you like this project and you'd like to keep it going, or if you have been wanting to do this project and you never have, I'm sure Elizabeth would be perfectly fine with you doing this project. Just because I'm not doing it doesn't mean you can't. But yes, I think I am wrapping this project up for now. And I think it's the right choice for me personally. So let's talk about where I ended up with this project. As of my update last month, I had a total of 7 empties in the project, 5 of which belonged to the past category and 2 of which belonged to the future category. When this project started, I had 10 items in the past category, 10 items in the future category, and 1 item in the present category. And I'm happy to report that I do have a new empty for today. This is the final empty in this project. We're ending on a high note. I finally finished my Revlon Color Stay powder shadow. I've been using it as an eyeshadow base. I finished this white side a million years ago, and this brown side is finally done. I can no longer get any more product out of this packaging, and I'm so happy to have finished this. This is an oldie. I've had it for a long time, and I cannot believe it lasted as long as it did and worked as well as it did. I really enjoyed this product. It's a total product I would repurchase, but I can't, because Revlon probably discontinued it 20 years ago. So, you know, always good to get the oldies out. That means there are 4 products left over in this past category. Let's talk about what they are. First of all, I have my CoverGirl lip balm, lip gloss, lipstick in sheer rubies. It's a very sheer, balmy lipstick. This is where we ended up. I did try to make a final push these last 2 months. So in the morning after I brushed my teeth, I would throw this on instead of my lip balm. But obviously I did not finish it. Getting close. I think 2022 is gonna be the year for this bad boy. But I didn't do it for today. The next oldie from the past category is this body spray from Impulse in the scent Innocent. I basically did not use this the entire year. I finally pulled it out in the month of December, and I've been using it every day. This container has definitely gotten lighter and there's less product in there, but I have no idea how long it's gonna take me to finish this. What I can tell you is that I'm committed to finishing this. I'm going to be using this every day until it's gone. I cannot quit it now. I really want to finish this off, and I'm looking forward to it. So I am using this every day at this point. It's not something I would ever consider repurchasing. This is not a me scent. It has a very powdery smell, and I don't love it, but I don't hate it either. But for the life of me, I cannot understand what would make me buy this in the first place. What would make me smell this? What was my brain thinking at that point in my life when I was 17? Wonderful baby powder. I don't know why I bought this in the first place, but I was young and dumb. So that's the only explanation I have. That's the only defense I have for my behavior. But yeah, I cannot wait to finish this off. Looking forward to it. It'll be gone eventually, but there's definitely still plenty of product in here to last me probably a few more months. Okay, next I have my little Mary Kay eye base in silver. I did get a chance to use this, I don't know, 3 or 4 times in the past month. If I could have used it 3 or 4 times a month every month, I might have finished it off. But I did get some good use out of it this past month. This is basically empty, but there's still product in there, so we will have to find a project to roll this into for next year. I really enjoy this. It makes a really good eye base. I have no idea what Mary Kay is selling these days. I do technically have a Mary Kay lady. She's a coworker of mine, but I'm not trying to look and see what they have because the blinders are on, so I don't know what they have. I'm sure it's not exactly like this, but I'm sure they have other eye bases. But overall, this product is surprisingly good. And the final product from the past category is so close to being done. I'm still hoping to get it out before the end of the year. I have like 4 more days, we'll see. That is my lip balm from the Body Shop in the shade Snow. That little piece of lip balm around that edge is all I have left. Just that. That's it. I'm almost done. So I'm gonna work really hard to try and get this finished by December 31st and get it in my empties for 2021, but I didn't get it finished for today. That being said, it's so close. I'm really excited about finishing this off. And basically, I'm gonna be home for most of the time over the next couple days. So unless I'm getting ready to film a video, if I want some protection on my lips, this is what I'll be wearing. So hopefully I could reapply a couple of times a day and get it knocked out. The item, okay, let's move on to the present. The item I put in for the present category is my newest purchase at the time that I'm filming the intro to this project. And at that time, it was this Wet n Wild lip gloss in Petal Poison. I never think I'm gonna finish this product, whatever the present category product is, but I'm always happy to put it in this project to have a reason to use it. Obviously, if I bought it, I wanted it, and I was excited to have it. So I'm always happy when I can put a product that's newer into a project, and this is definitely the case. I didn't get a ton of use out of this. I don't have any like progress to show you. There's no gaps. I didn't use it that much. But every time I did use it, I was really happy I got a chance to use it and enjoy it, and I had a lot of fun with it. So I totally bought this lip gloss after watching a Kitchnidge video where she raved about it, and I'm glad I did. I really like this shade on me as well. Okay, let's move on to the future category. There are still 8 products that I wasn't able to finish out of this category. First of all, I have, once again, my MAC Light Full C Tinted Serum. I did use this more this year than I did last year. Last year I put it in this project and I don't think I ever used it. This year I used it a little bit, but we're not even halfway through the bottle as far as I can tell. It's getting kind of gross from sitting on my counter not getting used, but I did not finish it for today. I will find some way to use it in 2022, hopefully. I've been saying this in every video this month, but I really overestimated my ability to finish foundation products this year, and yeah, I was way off. So now I'm paying the price and having to roll all these products into projects for next year, but I don't use a lot of foundation, I guess. I don't know what to say. Okay, next is my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. We are at the end of the 2nd year of working on this pan of bronzer, and as you can see, I have really gotten close to finishing it. I did finally hit side pan. I don't know if I had side pan last month, but I definitely have side pan now. And you know, you can see it's almost there. That being said, this almost gone product will probably last me 2 more months. I think come January 1st, I'm going to take a break from this for a couple of months. I did put a bronzer into my 50 Shades of Purple project, and I haven't touched it at all, and that project ends in April. And I just need to hit pan on that bronzer. So I think starting January 1st, I'm going to work on that and see if I could hit pan by the finale. And either I will start working on this again when that project ends, or when I do eventually hit pan on that bronzer, whichever happens first. So I do think I'm going to take a break from this for a couple months on January 1st, but I'm really proud of the progress I made on this, and I do need to repress it. It's still working just fine, but I feel like I should probably repress it. It's time. Okay, next is my Josie Maran highlighting stick. I don't see any like name of this stick. I think this is the only shade she made. It's just kind of like a champagne-y gold. It basically has a clear base. It's one of those highlighters that you don't see on your skin other than the glow. It looks kind of like wet or sweaty. It's very beautiful. I've been enjoying it very much. If you guys have been following me along for this journey, you know that I did not get to this product until late in the year. I was working on ColourPop Lunch Money throughout the majority of the year, so I've only really been working on this for the past 4 months. But I did make some good progress on this over the past 4 months, and I do think I should be able to finish this next year without any trouble based on the amount of progress I made this year. Here is the representation of my progress just over the last couple of months. I actually had a better month this past month than in previous months. I don't know why, but yeah. I'd say I used maybe more than a quarter of it up. So I'm really excited to have the progress that I did have. It's too bad I couldn't get to this sooner in the year, but Lunch Money just kept hanging on. It wouldn't go, it wouldn't die. And I'm already starting to think about what highlighter I'm gonna pan after I finish this one, because it's exciting to pick out new products to pan. And I know I got a long way to go on this, but I can't help it. I'm excited. Okay, next is a forgotten product in this project. That is my NYX Butter Gloss in Creme Brulee. It's not forgotten. I knew I had it, but I just never got around to it the way I was hoping I would. There's a lot of product in here. I used it a lot last year and this year, but over the last several months, I kind of gave up on it and decided to try to focus my attention on some other lip products that seem to have a greater possibility of me finishing. Still a long way to go on this. Hopefully I could find a project to roll this into for next year. We will see. Okay, next is my Milani Bella Rose eyeshadow. I've been using this all year long as a brow bone highlight and as a face highlight sometimes. I'm wearing it as both today. I like this very much. I was hoping to finish this by this year, but I did not do it. Did not make it happen. That is where we are now at. I think I'm in a good position to finish this off for next year. But yeah, it's too bad I couldn't make it happen. Okay, next is my ColourPop Koosh. I have been working on this basically as an inner corner highlight. I'm wearing it today all year long. Eventually I would like to finish this off, but for this year I just wanted to use up half of the product in here, and I think I can say that I did use half of the product. I love this as an inner corner highlight. I love it so much, and I'm looking forward to continue using it for next year. I don't know if I could finish it off by next year. That would be the goal, but I already had pan on this and some usage at the start of this year, and I'm only halfway through it. So we'll see if I could finish it off. I will have to use it as an all over lid shade a few times if I'm gonna make that happen. But I think I can finish this off by next year. I think I can do it. Next is my Butter London Eye Gloss in Starlight. Yep, this didn't get enough use at all. I wish I could have used it more. This is a completely dried out product that used to be very bouncy and jelly-like, and I revive it every time I use it with a drop of water. That works really well. I love this product. It's a total keeper, even though it's dried out. I don't mind that at all, but unfortunately I just didn't reach for this nearly as much as I had imagined I would in my head. But I'm looking forward to using this more next year. And the final product that we'll have to find another project to go into for next year is my Bite Beauty Lip Gloss in Dirty Chai. I was really trying to finish this off for this year and it did not happen. I honestly cannot tell how much product is in here. I think we are basically at the bottom, and at this point I just kind of need to scrape out the sides. So really close to finishing this off. Even though I haven't taken out the stopper in this lip gloss, it has started to get leaky on me, and that was a bit of an issue because I took it out of my purse for a while. It was so leaky that I didn't want to get lip gloss on the inside of my purse or whatever things were inside of it. And that's why I stopped making so much progress on this. So that's too bad. I just need to finish this off and move it on out. Still a great lip gloss. I don't know why it's leaking. I haven't taken the stopper out, but it is leaking whenever it's on its side. So I will have to find a way to finish this off, buckle down, and use it up for next year. Those are all of the products that were left over in this project that I did not finish, and the one that I did finish, so I'm very happy about that. I think, I haven't planned out all of my projects for next year yet, but I do think you will be seeing a lot of these products either in Partners in Cream for next year or Beauty A to Z. I'm going to try and fit them in as much as possible. We'll see what happens, but I do think a lot of these products will find homes in new projects for next year because I do feel like I'm really close to finishing a lot of them off, and I do feel like they could be in my 2022 empties if I can roll them into another project. So I need to figure out what project I can make that happen in, but I'm confident I could finish a lot of these products off for next year. Not all of them, but a lot of them I think I could finish off for next year. So look out for these products in different projects for next year. You will be seeing some of them again, I'm sure of it. But that is going to be it for this project. This is the finale. Thank you all so very much for watching. Thank you to Elizabeth for creating such a fun project for me. I really enjoyed doing this project for the last 2 years. I bet you have some really awesome projects cooking up in the brain as we speak, so I look forward to seeing what thoughts you have for other projects that I can jump in the coming year. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.